Alright, well, it's after 8. Let's go ahead and get started. Anyway, welcome once again to episode 21 of On a Scale of 1 to Stupid, I Am an Idiot.
I like that thing.
Today's challenge is another candy bar by Willy Pete's. Big time supporter of Willy Pete's because they're a big time supporter of veterans. It is a veteran owned company. The Veteran Crisis Hotline number is on the back. They're very supportive of veterans in need. Today's challenge is the Raspberry Rain. Well, I can't roll my R's that well, but I guess it's supposed to be like a machine gun thing. I don't know. It's rated at the danger level at the bottom of its own Scoville scale there. It is a 1/2 pound chocolate bar. It is dark chocolate infused with Carolina Reapers, filled with Raspberry Reaper jam. So, that's it. Today's challenge is also part of the League of Fire, which I've recently discovered and started submitting my videos to. And because of that, the League of Fire requires that I read a disclaimer to participate. So it says, I, Jason Rice, am over the age of 18, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire, their suppliers, and manufacturers will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. So everything under the League of Fire, that has to be read on the video. Not that big of a deal, right? Cool. So today's challenge is very similar to a lot of the candy bar challenges. 10 minutes to eat it, 5-minute afterburn. However, you get bonus points for eating it under 3 minutes for this League of Fire. The record on this is 3 minutes. My goal today is not to beat that record. My goal today is to beat one of my chili head heroes' time. And I would be number 3 in the timetables. A gentleman that goes by the name Johnny Scoville. And I'm kind of cheating here because he took his sweet time with it. Didn't attempt to go for speed. And has an 8-minute and 21-second time, I believe. So my goal is to just beat that time. Just to beat Johnny Scoville. Because he's one of my chili head heroes. And I still have to complete the entire afterburn. So I have to complete the rest of that time. So if I'm shooting for 8 minutes. Finish out the original 10. And then do the 5-minute afterburn to complete this challenge. Sound good? Sound good. I took this out well in advance for those who have seen me do the Moab bar of the refrigerator. So it's not extremely refrigerated and hard to eat. So we'll eat it as fast as I can, you know, without making myself sick. I'm going to go ahead and start opening it. Hard to get these. Maybe I need a new workstation. Okay. Open it up. Again, it's your typical Willy Pete's bar, challenge bar. Willy Pete's, great company. Like I said, veteran owned, very supportive of veterans. They have some delicious chocolate that's not all hot, and they have some that's just slightly hot. And they have some that's extremely hot. I recommend you check them out. Willy Pete's Chocolate Company. If you join me and subscribe to me on YouTube, the link will be in the description below to their website. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to me on YouTube, because I will be having YouTube only challenges coming up. So, should I just get started? Get her done? Get her going? Hello everybody, hello. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Just going through my beginning of the video spiel. So, I have the timer set for 10 minutes. So I'll do the initial 10 minutes. Whatever time's left is obviously how fast I ate it. Makes sense. I can do that. And then there's a full 5-minute afterburn after that time. So we'll just do the initial 10 minutes. See if I can finish it in that. And then go from there. Again, the Raspberry Rain Challenge. Half-pound chocolate. Let's see here. Oh, like I said, it's filled with Reapers. Carolina Reapers. Shouldn't be too terrible, I don't think. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Chewy. Yes, it's delicious. I will definitely describe it. It is absolutely very good. Great chocolate. Great raspberry flavor. It is good. Yes, Jamie, it is. It's delicious. Oh.
This kind of ball.
And done. So I'll have to go back and see what the exact time was. Woo! But just over 8 minutes. About 8 minutes and 12 seconds, maybe. Okay. Now I got to ride out the rest of this time and then do 5 more minutes. Alright. Woo! I didn't really have time to think about the heat on it. It's a little spicy. A little bit. Flavor is amazing for dark chocolate. Amazing. The jam inside, absolutely delicious. I mean, this is a good candy bar. If this didn't have heat to it, man, they need to make a version of this without heat for anybody that wants to try this candy bar. Man. No, I'm not going to throw up. I promise. It was very thick and chewy, which is obviously the point of these. Yeah, I figured you'd like the hat. But yeah, that's the point of these, to get you struggling with chewing them. So they stick to your mouth, so they burn. All that good stuff. Alright. Now we're going to do our 5 minute. Maybe. Five minutes. So anyway, again, the Raspberry Rain Challenge. Veteran-owned company. Very supportive of veterans. Veteran Crisis Hotline, which I will also put in the description. That number below. I'm very supportive of veterans too. I'm actually very supportive of anybody in need, honestly. Anybody's ever going through something, needs to chat, talk, whatever, I'll do my best to talk to you, listen to you. I may not always have the best or know what to say, but I'll always be in here for you. And whatever you tell me will stay with me, unless you have an intention of hurting yourself. At that point, I will do what I have to do to save your life. I promise you. That's just putting that right out there. But as far as heat, it's only Carolina Reapers. And I say that lightly. But my wife thinks that Carolina Reapers don't bother me a whole lot. I mean, it's hot. There's a lot of them. So, obviously, the more of something you put in, the more you're going to feel it, taste it, whatever. But this morning when I got home, I ate a ghost pepper for breakfast, I guess. I couldn't tell. I lost the labels to them. For lunch, I used ghost pepper hot sauce on my chicken and ribs. I don't know. And then this. So, I always appreciate you all tuning in. Always. I know I'm not as funny as I once was. Maybe I wasn't funny at all. I don't know. But I know at the beginning I had a little more to talk about. Woo. A little more to talk about. Now it's kind of like descriptions. Do I like the misery? Actually, sometimes. I like it because my mouth is watery. I like it because I know people struggle, and when people struggle, I try to take their pain away, and sometimes the only way to take somebody else's pain away is to make them laugh. And if it's through my potential misery of physical pain to take away your temporary pain, or your pain temporarily even, I can't say that all pain is temporary, then I consider it a success. So yes, That's my goal. That's why I continued doing these, if that makes sense, because I have struggled. I have thought about it. I have contemplated, I don't know, given up. But I actually enjoy them. I enjoy the challenge since I discovered this League of Fire, you know. But got a minute and a half away from victory. Hat stayed on, so you know it can't be too bad, right? Yeah. And this is a winter hat, so it's even warmer. But other than drool and a little nose run, nothing crazy. You know, as always, I appreciate you all tuning in and watching me in my potential misery. I did beat Johnny Skillville's time. I know it. And like I said, I know it's not fair because he took his time with it. Just did it as a taste test, basically. And still did it in 8 minutes and 21 seconds. But that's irrelevant to me. That's irrelevant. But this time, whenever it submitted at this time, would be number 3 in their timed ranks. So, not bad, right? The hottest pepper out there is labeled Pepper X. But it's not it's not actually recorded by like the Guinness Book or anything. So as it still stands, the Carolina Reaper is the world record holder. Well, there's my time. Okay, cool. Let me get a paper towel, clean up, and I'll be right back. Awesome. I'll keep that in mind with that seasoning. Anyway, back to hottest pepper. Also, Dragon's Breath, which I don't know if it's been recorded. It's pretty high on the scale too. But again, I don't know if it's been reported and recorded. So as it still stands, like I said, the Carolina Reaper is the highest recorded, tested, and it's still in the Guinness Book. I don't know if it's because Pepper X is not consistent yet, or because once they reach the high level, it just means they've reached that level. It doesn't mean they're consistently that level. But to be in the Guinness Book, they have to be consistently at a certain range. But yes, there are obviously hotter peppers, and there are people working to make them hotter. Yes, another victory, which puts me at 18-3. Also, for you all, there will be a redemption series coming up soon. And what that means is those events and items that I failed will be reattempted. And passed. Successfully passed. We are going to do the Peanut Brutal again. We are going to do the Crunchy Challenge again. And we are going to do the One again. As much as I don't want to. That one tore me up. But I don't want to take from from Willy Pete's thing today. This is their event. This is their free advertising. And I love it. I don't mind doing it at all. I think it's awesome. There's obviously why they have these challenges out there. But I have a lot of other challenges that I'm still scared of because of watching other famous chili heads struggle through them. Makes me nervous. But what I also have realized is some of these things affect people differently. There are some that eat some things that I couldn't pass that can't pass this. So I guess it's the pepper that affects people. For me, what I think affects me the worst is the Moruga Scorpions. I think they are hotter. Ghost Pepper has an immediate burn to me. And the Reapers have a creep up and a wind down almost quickly for me. Like, once they peak, they start coming right back down. A lot of these things peak and stay. So as far as heat level scale for me, in the beginning, in the middle of that, when I was kind of hurrying, I was coughing a little bit. I mean, there is pepper, but it was more because I'm trying to swallow it down quickly. And I know what some of you are thinking. But anyway, it was to get it down. I was struggling with it a little bit. But as far as heat scale, I really can't put this, for me, past a 4 out of 10. All right. And yes, those were miserable. I'll tell you what, the old Agnes store, man, their own stuff is freaking outstanding. And it is hot. It is absolutely the 2 hottest challenges I've ever done. 2 hottest. And I'm not the only person that says it. If you go on YouTube and watch these other people do these challenges, they will tell you the same thing. And there was the one, or the crunchy one that I did, that little cube that I did and ate and couldn't make it through the burn time because I shared it with you all. That one, the prototype, you used to have to do 4 of them. 4 of them. You ate one, waited 2 minutes, ate one, waited 2 minutes, ate one, waited 2 minutes, ate one, waited 5 minutes, I think. That's nuts. Oof.
Where are you going?
But that completes today. The battery's getting ready to die. I appreciate you all watching, as always. Pretty decent crowd today.
Bye.
Yes, I will always represent Old Agnes because they are awesome. And they are killer as far as their challenges. Again, also, Willy Pete's. Get a hold of them. They are fantastic. Check out their website. WillyPetesChocolates.com. Check them out. Look at their stuff. They have stuff that's not spicy. They have stuff that's a little spicy. They have stuff that's a lot of spicy. But their chocolate, their flavors, amazing. Check them out and tune in next time.